Hello everyone, it's Michaela here, and you can call me Kay. This is Kayology, my channel, all about astrology, spirituality, and motivational videos. So today we are doing another pick an image. What is your star power? Okay, what makes you iconic? If I could explain like where this is coming from astrologically, would be from your Uranus energy. What makes you authentic? What do you do that is very unique and special to you? Okay, I am so excited to see what comes out for you guys. I just wanted to hype y'all up because I feel like we need that right now. Okay, it seems like there is some new energy that is available, specifically in this Aquarius season right now. So I want to see what comes out. I'm so excited for you guys. Anyway, anyway, I'm not going to talk too much. I will see you at your pile. Bye. Okay, pile number one. Cleanse y'all right quick. Yo. Yo. Y'all could be funny. I don't know how else to say this. Y'all could be freaking hilarious. Um, I don't know if you're interested in comedy, you love watching comedy, you love to laugh. I'm just hearing like ugly. I'm talking like that running, running, dying, laughing like like that is a huge part of your star power. I'm also seeing 999. I was like looking down at a card of timestamps I made a long time ago. Long time ago. But the card also was 999. That could be significant for someone you could be born on the 9th, or in September. But you are funny. You are funny. Your facial expressions. Okay? There is some type of like, it don't matter what you're going through. Okay? You can also be a Sagittarius because it's like the ninth sign. Or have Sag as have Sag heavily. Y'all, I could talk. I could talk. What is that accent? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Are y'all from New York? What is going on? I was like, I can talk. I can talk. Okay. All right. Yeah. Y'all are fools. Y'all are fools. Hilarious people. If the full card come out, I'm gonna be over it. I'm gonna be over it. I'm also seeing like a big black bubble coat. What is going on? Y'all have an amazing sense of humor. It helps you to get through life. Okay, that is definitely a part of your star energy. Also, is something to do with how you are blessed in life. As soon as you start to make things fun, as soon as you start to make things more lighthearted, stop taking things so seriously, things start to fall into place for you. Okay, that could be significant for somebody. Okay, whatever you're going through, start to laugh, start to find the joy in it, start to find the fun. Okay, in the little things, right? Because laughter is definitely a way to transmute energy. You also could be a dancer, like you could like to dance. That's a part of your star power too. You don't have to like do it professionally. You could do it on TikTok or like social media or just um in your room, okay? But it's something about the way that you transmute energy. You are definitely an energy transmuter. All right. I'm gonna get some things out in the tarot first, and then we'll go into some oracle. That was so funny. I just started like, like, what's going on? You also have really funny stories that you tell, that people love to hear your stories and your life experiences. You could have really wild life experiences, and you find the joy in the joy. You find the joy in it all. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what it is. lately my freaking words are just jumbled up together because it's like when you're channeling, it's like I get images sometimes, I can get a feeling, sometimes my voice will start to change. I'm like, ooh, it's a little much, okay? Working on my grounding. Nonetheless, let's get started. Okay, 3 cards to represent pile number three's star energy. I would love to work with their higher vibrational spirit team to get these messages. So fall in, okay? To the higher vibrational ancestors and spiritual guides of pile number one, what is their star energy? Okay, 2 cards flew out. Your strength. That's your star energy. Okay, 6 of Cups. Okay, so what's the 6 of Cups? 2 cards. Okay, so your star energy has a lot to do with the way that you show up in your community. You are someone that really brings people together, whether it's through a meal. I'm also seeing like TV. Like you are the type of person who will host a game night or just things to bring people together. Okay? And you're like known as that person that like really helps things to stick with this hangman and the star energy. It's like you help things. You're the glue. You're the glue in your community. You're the glue in your friend group, in your family unit. You really help to like bring people together. That's beautiful, okay? And it's not easy either because that means that you're able to relate to a lot of different people. That means that you're the person that people call when they need to talk, okay? You're the person that people lean on for, strength. It's not easy. I don't know why I feel like I'm about to cry. How to go from laughing to crying. Whew. Yeah, there's a lot of people who really, really appreciate you, who really like you talk people off ledges. You talk people out of a hard situation. You've helped people to make the right decision. They probably would never even tell you. Like, I don't even think you know, pile number one, how much some of these people that are connected to you really, really appreciate you. Like, like you have a friend, specifically like a friend, someone you grew up with, that you could have talked this person like out of doing something bad, or even you may not have known it at the time, but that person could have been in a really, really bad mental space, and just talking to you helped them to stay here on earth. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay? Like you're glue. You're glue for your community. Oh God. And you also might just, yeah, you're like a pillar. You're like a pillar. Gosh. What is this Ace of Pentacles? Sure, Ace in the hole. Yeah. That's another part of your star energy. You can find the money. You're a hustler. You are a hustler, okay? You find money opportunities or opportunities in life. You just walk up on them. You just walk up on them. Man, that's amazing. You could have gone through periods of time where maybe you didn't have a job, but you were still making money. You know what I'm saying? Okay, like, or you'll start a side hustle, you'll start something, you'll see a need in the community and you'll be like, okay, I might not have this, but I do have this. I'm gonna sell this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just walk in here and just start helping, and I'm gonna end up getting a job or something. You know what I'm saying? Like walk into an establishment and start offering advice, and then you end up getting a job. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something that you're really quick on your feet, and you're really, really good at finding financial opportunities. Hustler, baby. All right. One more for this Ace of Pentacles. Yes. You can take a small opportunity, develop it, and sustain it. You could also find messages in pile number 3. Okay? Because a similar message came out for them. And the thing is, I think someone who's watching a What is Your Star Power reading, to a certain extent, okay, yeah, you're aware I do have good qualities, or maybe, you know, I am there for my friends, or I am there for my family, but you don't realize, like, no, you're not just there for your family. The Hierophant is like someone of high authority, or someone of a reputation that is favorable to people. That people, like, when they see you walk into the event, oh, the party started. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not coming to the event, they don't want to go. Like, who all gonna be there? They hear you on the list. All right, we're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're that guy, you that girl. Okay. What's this Strength? 2 cards. Thank you. Just came out. Boom. Strength. Yeah. It's a lot of pentacle energy out here. You are really, really good with money. As well as like foundation. It's like you're like foundational for people. Like, as long as so-and-so's around, I know I'm gonna be okay. And I have to admit, that's a lot of pressure. Like, that's a lot of pressure. What's this 4 of Swords? Yes. On top of the fact that you have a strong, strong intuition. People value your advice. That's a part of your star power. People value your advice. And if they follow your advice, they could miss out on towers. Things falling apart in their life. You are very spiritually connected. Very, very spiritually connected. Ooh. Okay. Now let's get out some Oracle. I'm like, oh my gosh. No, their star power, not their jawline. I just got a strong jawline. Okay. That's low vibe. That's low vibe. Ooh, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. You could have gone through some type of fitness journey. Have you just got like... Okay, that's what it is. You can turn a negative into a positive. You could have just went through some type of like body transformation, and people are noticing it. And that's definitely one of the ways you're shining right now. Okay, so you could have a Queen of Pentacles that is like sour, and they feel powerless because of how strong you come across. This is not what I'm trying to get out. Okay, it also could be a shorter person, or if this person could be. What's their star power? Like, not you trying to hijack the reading. Okay, you got somebody who's trying to hijack a reading that you're done with, but I'm not letting it happen. Okay, we are not interested. We are not interested, Queen of Pentacles, friend or lover. Promotion. Yes, you get easily promoted because of your strength. It just it fell out of my hand. It like flew out of my freaking hand and fell over the top of the strength. You get easily spiritually promoted. You get easily promoted because the thing is, if you're being spiritually promoted, it's going to sooner or later, because sometimes when you hit a spiritual promotion or you level up, you become more high vibrational. It might not always come across in your real life. Sometimes it can come across as like it actually looks like you're decreasing or things are actually getting worse. But inevitably, it ends up causing, once again, Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities, right? In the physical world, which is usually finances. Finances. I can talk. Okay. There are like people who are stopping themselves from really telling you how they feel. Yeah. Okay. So you could have people in your life that are two-faced. Maybe they smile in your face, and behind the scenes, they can really struggle to actually be thankful for what you do. Especially when you are like such a pillar. You are somebody who is, I don't know why I'm getting like high ranking, or like someone who is like well known in a positive light. People can become jealous, right? One of the interesting imageries on this star card is that like she's like looking out the window, and I feel like she's looking at the star, okay, looking at the stars, right? So people very much notice your not just potential, but all the things that you have to offer, and it can make them feel powerless. It can make them get a little sour. Of course, when you're shining, people's egos can get offended. It is what it is, right? Not our fault. Not our fault. Pile number one. Definitely not our fault. Yeah. Secretly, they can be negative behind the scenes, or trying to find fault in you, I guess. So if you ever notice that, you know, you could have a connection with someone, friendship, family member, whatever, and they become withdrawn, this might be the people or the person that we're talking about here. But this is not what I'm trying to get into. This is not what I'm trying to get into. I'm trying to hype pile number one up. But I guess your spirit team wants you to know, yeah, but you're just really strong in these people's eyes. And maybe that's why you have such an amazing sense of humor, because, you know, kind of like hype yourself up, or to like get yourself out of whatever low vibrations you're dealing with, because to transmute energy, of course, obviously you have to interact or come into contact with a negative energy, right? And to be someone who can talk people off the ledge, to be someone who is, are you a counselor? Maybe? Or something? Someone could be. That could be for somebody. But like to be someone who can counsel people and help them, it's like obviously, especially when you're good at it, the people who want to see others in a negative place can become angry with you. Like, oh, you messing up. You mess up the vibration that I'm comfortable on, you know? But yet you still shine, pile number one. You still shine. Yeah. And that's okay. Boom. Thank you. Finally. That's another way that you're shining. You don't spend time thinking about who's going against you. You don't spend time thinking about people who are negative or people who are two-faced. It's like your perspective is it's going to come out regardless, right? Like this Queen of Pentacles person. Sooner or later, yeah, you can be sour, you can feel powerless, you can feel whatever, but sooner or later, you're going to end up showing yourself. And then you move on, right? And then you just scoot to the side, keep moving. Okay. Two-faced person could be, I guess, like small, skinnier, I guess. I don't know why there's like so much coming out about this like two-faced person. Ambivert. Okay, you're an ambivert, social butterfly. Yes, like I was saying earlier, and you can make people mad because of how well you socialize, how well you express yourself. You might have also a really, really like electric personality. It's like infectious. It's very infectious because there's been such an array of different emotions of people who feel different things about you. And though the negative is coming across, it's like your energy, once again, is so strong that it's like, even though, yeah, there is some negative things going on, it's like, that's all right. We still good over here, homie. Like, we still good. What you talking about? Be mad. I don't care. Easygoing, laid back, okay? Easygoing, laid back, calm, peaceful, restful, and relaxed. Who are you? Are you a modern day hero? What's going on here? Once again, strong jawline. Okay. Free. You can come across, I guess, free spirited to a certain extent, just because you don't let yourself be bothered by people and their negativity. Yeah, and they get jealous. They get jealous. I think these qualities that you have, people also wish that they also had them. I just heard, what's the sauce? Okay, what's the secret sauce? How do, yeah, people can overthink about your personality. They might want to know like where you got this from, how you're able to do that. You know, you might be someone who just always is able to keep like a positive mindset, always able to keep moving forward. And you might have people who are like, well, how do you do that? You know, like, I wish I could do that. And they can become jealous because, one, their pride is too big. They're not going to ask you. They're not going to just be real with you and be like, hey, you know, I wish I could be like that too. Instead, you know, they just stick around and say slick comments and things of that nature. Okay. Ooh, what's this karma? Karma just popped out. Okay, what's that about? Okay, it's given karmic. So yeah, you have a karmic who definitely does see your star power, who they feel powerless because of it. You could have someone that you dated in the past. Like, the reason it might not have worked out is because around you, they felt like they were in the shadow. Like, you shine so bright, they felt like they were kind of in a shadow. They didn't feel seen because of how much you were seen or how amazing you came across. You could have like really been there for this person. You could have been like hyped them up, you know. I'm getting like words of affirmation. You could have always kind of hyped this person up, and yet they were like, nah, nah, I don't feel important enough. Okay. Okay. Can I get more on their star power? Thank you. Ooh. Okay. I thought you wanted to flip it upside down. Sheesh. Yeah, people might like, if you go places. Okay. Okay. So when you go places, people might try to like keep you there. You know, if you go to a party or you go to like a lounge with friends, people might want to like keep you there for long periods of time. But it says here you're an ambivert, so it's like you love to socialize. Yes, you enjoy being around people. You enjoy, you know, the party scene and really being out and about. But you also really have to have your alone time too, kind of like a balance of both. And you might go through situations where, because people love to have you around and they like your energy, you know, people might try to force you to stay places, or like kind of I'm getting like you saying, okay, like I gotta go home, I got work in the morning, and they're just like, ah, oh, man, nah, come on, stay, like have a beer, you know, like let's do this, let's do that, and you're like, no, bro, like I gotta go home, and they're just like, ah, man, come on. And it's not like one person, it's like the whole room, everybody like, oh, come on, no, don't leave. No, I've been through that before, and it's like so much. And I'm just like, dude, I'm telling you, I gotta go home. You don't realize, like, my social battery is dead. It's gone. Okay, so what's this karma? Two cards, please, for karma. You. Okay. Okay, so yeah, a person from the past, once again, can be an earth sign, or you are, but yeah, a person from the past is really, they're still wanting you, longing for you. They could be someone that you found out were maybe very shallow, because I'm seeing this woman like on a resort somewhere, and it just didn't really work out. You released them, you let them go, you moved on, walked away, or they did. What? Can I get a clarification for this releasing? Okay, it was them. They left you. Yeah, they left you, and now they want to return. They want an opportunity to return. They might be trying to reach out to you from different means, like through different people and things of that nature. Like if they know a family member of yours, or if they know a friend of yours, they're trying to reach out to you in some way. But once again, remember, this person has some type of insecurity when it comes to their own worth and their own light, their own star power. So it doesn't really look like they've changed per se. Maybe a little bit on the outside, like maybe they went through a little glow up, or they've been working on their body or whatever, but they haven't changed on the inside. But they are secretly like admiring you, wanting you, longing for you, blizzity blizzity, right? Fantasy, divine feminine. Yeah. Okay. So this person fantasizes about being with you. What is this past life energy? Okay, yeah. And there's something about like the ending of this where they could have been like pretending that you did all of this different stuff, because yeah, something came out about a bluff with this secret admirer. It's like they were pretending maybe like you did all of these different things. It's going to resonate for a very specific situation, but there's somebody who wants to come back who maybe pretended like you were the problem in the relationship, and now and now they're like, but it's okay, I'm willing to forgive you, let's start over. Okay, anyway, so past life. Once again, your star power is really making people feel comfortable, making people feel seen, making people feel like, you know, someone cares about them. There's something about your energy that feels so familiar. So when people feel like, when people get to know you or even talk to you, they feel comfortable, like you're a friend or you're a family member. Like you make friends very, very easily, which, you know, protect yourself, because yes, you're very strong and things of that nature, but it's like having anyone and everyone around you isn't always the best idea. But yeah, people easily open up to you. Like that is your star power for sure. You make people feel so comfortable. Like you can make people feel like meeting you is like some type of opportunity. Like you're somebody that a lot of people would love to have in their corner. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's so tough because I don't feel like they say it. Like, I don't feel like you could be around a lot of people who maybe like tell backhanded jokes, or they like to roast people a lot, things of that nature. If you don't know what roasting is, it's like people who say mean jokes, but you know, it's a joke, you know, but people might not actually tell you how much they appreciate having you around. I'm also getting like video games. These could be people you also talk to through like some type of like the headset on a video game. This is crazy because I do not play video games. These are people you could be talking to through like Concord, like a video games. Like people you play games with. Okay. I'm gonna leave that alone. Y'all, I don't play video games for nothing. I don't play video games for nothing. It's too many buttons. I don't get it. Anyway, one more for this past life. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Back on to this karmic. This karmic is trying to take over your reading, and it's so annoying. Like, that's how freaking star powered you are. How star powered you are, because literally people obsess over you. People obsess with over you. This karmic is obsessed. Gosh, they want your love back. Even though they didn't appreciate you and try to pretend like you were the problem. Okay. Divine masculine. Yeah, you give people the courage to feel like they can do it too. Whatever you're able to achieve, they feel like they can do it too. You really encourage people. What's this chemistry? Yeah, you can have a lot of people who feel like they're your soulmates or something. You can make people fall in love very easily, so please be conscious of that. I do feel like I'm reading a masculine or something, because it does say divine masculine energy. So, yeah, but this is secret. Once again, look at the words here. Secret. It's like people don't tell you. They don't tell you how charming you are, the chemistry that they feel when they speak to you, or the attraction they have to you, the spark they get from just talking to you. You could really spring up ideas in people and help people to like they have a project at work or something. You can really help people to like understand things. You're the bomb. Like, you're amazing, pile number one. What the heck? You're so cool. Obscurity. One more about this chemistry. Thank you. Breaking point. What's this breaking point? Yeah. You give people faith. You give people faith that you can get through whatever in life. You really help people to believe in themselves. And on the bottom of the deck, we do still have fantasy with this divine feminine and intuition. Oh gosh. I have nothing to say. But that is your reading, pile number one. I hope it resonated and I hope it was helpful. You are such an amazing star and you are the life of the party, okay? It was wonderful reading for you, pile number one. If you want a more personal reading, email me and we can get into it. If not, thank you so much for watching. Bye. Pile number two, I actually had started without you guys, and because what I was getting was I had tried to film this the first time, it didn't work out too well, so here I am trying to film it again. I'm getting that you are definitely like, I'm getting like a wild scientist, like a mad scientist, like very Aquarian energy. You are someone who really loves metaphysics, quantum physics, someone who likes spiritual sciences, which is so interesting that you're here watching tarot, maybe this is not for everybody, but it really feels like I'm talking to like a queen of swords, someone who really, really, really loves knowledge, because you have the, well, first you have this Seven of Wands energy, and we'll get into that. And then you have this Three of Pentacles. But the main energy here is like the star energy, which has come out for most of the piles. Of course, this is a how do you shine reading, right? What is your star quality? But what I'm getting here is that like you have a thirst for knowledge, like you crave understanding, just such mad scientist energy. You feel very at home in study and research. Like you might have a very active or overactive brain, a very active third eye also. It's like your thirst for knowledge has somehow brought you into spirituality, which honestly, I love those stories of people who somehow have ended up spiritual because their research has pointed towards some type of creator. But I think their faith is the most beautiful to me because it's not coming from some type of like fairy tale, right? It's more so because of knowledge and research. And there is something about like study to show yourself approved. It's in the Bible. It's to know God, you obviously have to be someone who is a scholar because there's so much wisdom in ancient texts and in certain points in history that have been hidden away, that to truly know God, you have to be someone who is willing to search for it. And you are definitely one of those people. What the heck? Where did this come from? I do not do bugs. I don't even know where the heck that came from. So yeah, you might have like people who do not like your search, your thirst, if you will. Yeah, something about that bug just made my head hurt. You have haters. What star doesn't? Okay, what influential person doesn't? But like, you have haters who are very shallow. Like, you're somebody who very much like, you're not maybe too materialistic, and something about like your studies and how you are like building something in your life. It's new. We have this running energy with this Three of Spears, which is a Three of Pentacles, and the shallow, hollow, empty boredom. It's like you're in this newness energy. And I think you are, I don't know what you're building. It's something new. It's something new. But like, you really struggle with boredom. You get bored very, very easily. And yes, this is your star power, because I do feel like this is a person who clicked on the video like star power. Like, I don't think I have like any star power, but your star power really has a lot to do with your very active and profound mind. Seriously. You could have people, you know, who mock you. Okay, it's giving that stereotypical like nerd, popular person in high school energy, right? It's giving that stereotypical nerd and shallow person. You have people who are shallow, who maybe try to like, for example, and this also kind of gives somebody who could be on the spectrum. Y'all, I'm trying to bring this together. Just follow me here, okay? You could be on the spectrum of some type of autism or neurodivergence. It could come up in the reading. We'll see. But because I used to have this happen to me until I became more self-aware. But you could have situations where you're very interested in things that you research, and people could ask you questions to purposefully downplay it or mock you about it. Like, You could talk about quantum physics or metaphysics, and you could be really, really passionate about it. And people might ask you about it just to make fun of you, or just to downplay it, or just to, be like, yeah, sure, whatever. Or, oh, it's not that serious. Or why do you get so passionate about these things? Like that type of stuff. But, that's what I'm getting so far. I want to get more into this Seven of Wands curse energy. I just feel like it's just like negativity from people. What is that? Can I get more on that? Yeah. People might say that like whatever you do as far as maybe work or research on your free time, like they might say like, oh, this person's exhausting, oh, they are so obsessive, they're so like kind of just trying to make you look more mad than scientists. Okay. But these are just honestly not your people, because one of the things I was also getting from this family card with the star is that like you might not have found your people yet. Okay, therefore your star energy is not being appreciated and admired the way that it deserves to be. Okay, because stars deserve to be admired, you deserve to shine, and you're around a lot of shallow people. These could be coworkers, this could be family members, just whoever you're around on a daily basis. They do not cherish your beliefs and understandings. I'm also getting something about Facebook. You might want to start a Facebook, or not even start a Facebook. You know those Facebook groups, like you might find people you relate with, because back to that star energy, right? Aquarius energy, star energy is like internet networks. So you might want to go to some type of like group or join a group of people who are like-minded and believe what you believe in. I'm having a hard time sorting through this energy because I feel like my brain has become very robotic all of a sudden. I feel like all of a sudden I'm like, so you might struggle with having so many thoughts in your head to the point where you might sound or come across robotic. Once again, very Aquarian. Like I resonate with this energy so much. Like sometimes we get downloads or understandings of things and it comes out of our mouth, like it doesn't come out of our mouth the same way that it's hitting, so it's so much stuff to the point where we'll start to be like malfunction a little bit. Like not even malfunction as much as like brain moving faster than our mouths. You might have a stutter. So yeah, people might make you seem obsessive about your research or the things that you're interested in. It's like you're crazy or you have some type of like disorder or anything like that. But I feel like neurodivergence, even though in neurodivergence in psychology is known as maybe a disorder in some senses, in some, research, but I don't think it is. I think that it is just simply a high sense of awareness due to life circumstances or due to the circumstances in the womb. It's actually something I wrote about in my notes not too long ago, that autism is a high sense of awareness in the womb that translates into extreme sensitivity in your life, and that ADHD, ADD, or they've merged together at this point, that is high sense of awareness or forced to have high sense of awareness at a young age, either in the womb as a child or in your adolescence, to the point where you develop a neurodivergence because of the pressure that's in your brain and all of the different neural pathways. Basically, it kind of like it makes the divergence, if that makes sense. And I feel like I'm talking to people who are going to get it. But you might not have the ability to necessarily turn this off about yourself. one of the things that, I mean, I guess you could say it's a flex for me, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like I know when I can talk about things and who's open to things and who's not, but I feel like that's came over time for me. Which in case it might come across fake, but I don't feel like you do that. I feel like you are just you. You might say things that offend people. You might just do things that, you know, people will take the wrong way. Wouldn't it, mind you, there's no negative intention behind it. For you, it's facts is facts. You know, you're it's just a lot of air, a lot of air energy. If you feel something, that's exactly what you're gonna say. Not even feel, but if you think. If you think something, that's exactly what you're gonna say. If someone asks you a question, you're gonna answer it blatantly. And you can struggle to really like resonate with people that you see on your day to day. And though it's like there's this loneliness or this emptiness feeling, it's like no real emotions coming from it. It's like I feel the tears trying to develop, but it's not coming in. So I feel like you're not a very like emotional person. Mm-mm. Okay, I'm gonna get some clarifications here. But yeah, you can get like really excited about you can get really excited about like things that you're interested in, and people take it the wrong way. I got aroused here. And then you can go from really, really excited about things you're interested in to withdrawn. Yeah, people just don't get you. People just don't get you. And I feel like you are truly a very unique person. You are a very unique person. Like the people who are watching this are people who are just who they are. And I love, 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 love that. I love that. Okay? Observe and reverse. You're not someone who, you're not really good at reading the room. You're really not with this observe and reverse. Like you may struggle with the more intuitive side of spirituality, and that's okay. That's okay. Not everybody has strong discernment, which is like being able to sense and feel like things are going on in a room, but you shine. You really, really shine in your theories and the things that you are getting like as downloads and the things that you're researching. Like there's things that you're discovering and learning that is extremely helpful to the collective, which in case I just want to let you know, keep doing it. Like keep being yourself. Despite how people make you feel and despite how people try to make you seem weird or crazy or strange, please keep doing this, because like we need people who have those types of gifts and those types of passions in the world. Like not everybody needs to be in the spiritual community. Not everybody needs to be like readers and stuff. Like we need scientists. We need people who are interested in the more intellectual side of things. We need people who to study quantum physics. We need people to study things like that. So I just want to put that out there. Okay, playful and love interest. Okay, I think that's that new beginning for you. There's someone that is really interested in you and they love your mind and the way that you think. They could be an earth sign. Okay. On top of this, you are very attractive, like physically attractive. Yeah, this is the close friend, the person who is a love interest or is interested in you. They can be very playful. There are people who are jealous of your intellect, but they're low vibrational, so, you know. They're just people who are just mad that they don't think that same way, or that they don't have the same good ideas, or that they don't get the same downloads or wisdom, or that they don't extract the same information from books and things of that nature. It's like people who feel like inadequate or not as smart as you, they feel jealous, right? But you have someone who really would like to, I guess, like build a relationship with you with this Three of Pentacles. Like And it seems as if you're very much not interested, and you might not be, because we have this longing in reverse, craving in reverse. Like you're not really craving anything like that. Okay. And you know, if you do want love, right? This close friend is interested in you. This close friend, that could be of opposite sex or same sex if you're LGBT. Okay. Retail. Yeah, you might not be a very like, that's another thing as a part of your star power. You stand out because you're not someone who cares about shopping or like having a million different clothes. You might wear the same color, the same color shoes, or the same shoes like all the time. Like you really don't care about any of that stuff. Which I love that for you. I was really thinking to myself the other day, I was like, oh, where I would have been in my life if I didn't care about what people thought, because I never really cared about shoes. I've never been a shoe person, and I always just wanted to get shoes from, you know, Walmart or something, because, you know, my parents really didn't have a lot of money when I was younger. My dad got injured when I was young, so my mom was like the only person working for a very long time. So, like, we really struggled financially. And I didn't really see why it was so important, but I was aware that like people at my school thought like shoes and all that stuff was important, blizzity blizzity. And I would like not buy shoes that I liked, even though I felt like they were stylish, because they weren't brandy, right? So you might not care about brands, you might not care about like super flashy clothes or name brands or Louis Vuitton, Gucci. You're not like that type of person. What's the stressed? Okay, you might come across hostile or stressed to people. Once again, this is your star power. This is definitely your star power, because once again, you say it like it is. If someone asks you a question, you're going to tell them the truth. You're not going to cut. You're not going to, you know, try to feed it with a spoonful of sugar. You're going to say it exactly how it is. And people can take that as you being hostile or mean. You might even like talk in a way where people think that like you're stressed out, but it's only because once again it's like your brain is speaking faster than, you know, like your mouth. So it's like people can take you as like high strung or uptight, but it's not that. It's just you, you're always thinking. It's like you think really, like this is making me a little anxious. I'm not even gonna lie, because I'm like, oh my god, my brain, like literally my head hurts. Like trying to be in your head, and it's not because you're low vibrational or anything like that. It's just your brain, like you have high brain speed, okay? High brain speed. You might want to brain dump or journal. It would really help you with communication and like getting your thoughts out. Okay. Yeah, there's like people who are like, they don't want you around because they think you're bossy. But the thing is, you know a lot. You know a lot. Yeah, it's like people think you're bossy, but like there's someone like this love interest, because it bossy fell on love interest when I put it down. This love interest really, really loves that about you. Like you have someone who wants to be with you or date you that is like the opposite of you, but they love your personality, and they love how passionate you are about the things you're interested in. Too good to be true. You could think that about this person, or like about love in general. Social butterfly in reverse. Yes, you do not care about people's feelings. You don't care. Oh my goodness. Okay. This love interest could be slim, or you could be a very slim person. So that could be a clarification. Hard work pays off. Whatever you're working on right now in life, don't overthink it. Whatever you're interested in, don't overthink it. Hard work pays off in the end. Keep studying. Keep keep kind of like staying in your own lane. Okay, so you could be very curvy, or this person likes the curves of your body, even if you feel like you're not very curvy. Like they might like the parts of you that come across with more curve, like your bum, your hip, your boobs, breasts, or whatever, right? If you're a guy, then they like the certain curves of maybe a back, or your guys can have nice butts too. Okay, pecs and things of that nature. So oh my gosh, it makes me think of this play I did when I was in film school. It's my favorite freaking play. I can't remember the name of it, so obviously not that good. But it's about this person. Yeah, you might have friends and family who don't necessarily like having you around because you come across bossy, whatever. But back to this play. This play I acted in, like we did scenes from this play. It was about this person who was so obsessed with knowledge and ultimately their job, because I think their job was actually in quantum physics, that the person who was with them fell in love with their mind. And they would do this weird thing. There was like a point where like the guy was the not so smart one, but like I guess the genius or the scientist. She would talk about her theories and things of that nature, and he's like getting kind of turned on by it. And he's like making her talk about it, and he's just like, oh yeah, tell me more, tell me more. Oh my god. It's like there is somebody who really, really loves your mind. Oh my gosh, like I'm getting uncomfortable. I'm feeling it in my sacral. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Curious. Yeah, someone just really curious about you. Oh my goodness. Especially with this, it fell on top of the social butterfly in reverse. You don't talk that much. You don't talk that much, man. So they just sit there and be very curious about you. Whew. Whew. Gosh, y'all. What the heck? Romance in reverse. You're not very romantic. You have a hard time picking up on flirting. Oh my goodness. You have a close friend that flirts with you a lot. But you are very high vibrational, okay? So that means you're very genuine. You're genuine, you are kind, you do care about people, but you also value the truth, which is amazing, okay? All right, what's this? What's this? Okay, repel people. And gray hair. In reverse. This is gray hair in reverse. Darker skin. Alright, that's could be potentially part of that family member thing. So you could have someone in your family, once again, they think you're bossy, blah blah blah, whatever. Smart and quirky, intellectual. Okay, so there are people who yeah, they're trying to call you crazy. But once again, it's your star power. It comes with the territory. To be someone who is so smart, people who aren't smart are of course going to call you slow because they're trying to make themselves feel better. It's a projection. So at the end of the day, they're jealous. It is what it is, right? But I feel like that's your message, pile number 2. And the thing is, at the end of the day, the repelled came out in reverse. It's like these people want to say that you're not smart or you're not brilliant when you definitely are. And of course, just people in your day-to-day lives, people try to treat you like you're not as smart as you really are. Just because you might constantly be in your head, and sometimes when you're in your head, you know, it can make you come across like ditzy or just not here. It's because all of the business, all the real stuff is going on in your head, you know? And yeah, there are people who try to act like they are not interested in you, but at the end of the day, they are interested in you because of the fact that you are very authentic. Like, all of this describes someone who is very authentic and true to themselves, despite, you know, it being different from what people are normally see. A lot of people are shallow. A lot of people want to blend in and gain acceptance from everyone around them, and it seems you are doing the complete opposite of what is probably norm in your area or where you live. And as much as people want to act like they're repelled by it, they love that about you. They loathe it about you. Okay, so they hate it, but they can't look away. You are a star. You shine so bright. Okay, that is your message, pile number 2. I hope it resonated. If you want a personal message from me, please email me, and we can get something going here. Okay. If not, please like or subscribe if you want to. And thank you so much for watching pile number 2. I love your energy. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. You were actually my first pile. I was immediately directed towards pile 3, and I was like, okay, great. Awesome. Love to hear it. So, what is your star power? We got, oh, before I get started, so last night I had a dream, and I think it is related to this here. It was a very weird mystical dream. I do believe it had something to do with star seeds. Specifically, what came across before I started was they were like, these are your star seeds here. Pleiadian came through. When I first studied star seeds, that was what I ended up finding. So very interesting, very interesting. But let's see where that takes us, you know? Star seeds, just in general, I believe that we're here to, because I do see myself as a star seed or an earth angel, if you will. Okay. Okay, someone's outside. Anyway, back to you guys. Yeah, star seeds, we're here to raise the vibration of the earth. Some star seeds are literally just here as I call it like a big battery. Wow, these are all downloads I was getting this morning. You're kind of here as like a big battery for the earth, and just your life in general is very helpful in raising the vibration on earth, right? They end up in a lot of different places of influence because they're there to kind of shine their light, right? To be that star. So sometimes they can be influencers, or they usually have some type of creative gifts too. They can be in other platforms or other areas. So this could be very creative people. I'm just channeling right now. Very creative people, my singers, dancers, actors, performers, right? And it's a lot of karmic energy is trying to pop out of these cards as I'm shuffling. And I'm like, no, 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 no. This is all about y'all today. This is all about y'all. This is not about haters. This is not about people who don't want to see you shine. We talking about y'all today. Seriously. Okay? I'm tired of karmics coming through readings and kind of trying to take over the whole shindig. We're not doing this today. We're not doing this today. I'm standing on business. You better stop playing. All right. Now, let's get into it, you guys. What is your star energy? I'm going to get it from the tarot first, and we're going to expand from there, okay? So, 3 cards on their star energy. Oh gosh, I didn't even pray, y'all. To the higher vibrational ancestors and spirit guides and star family. Yeah, let's get into it because these are star seeds. I'm seeing blue, so interesting. Anyways, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing blue. I'm like, okay. Ground it up. You got it. Okay, so to my spirit teams of high vibration for the collective of pile number 3, right? What is their star energy? Only the guides and ancestors of the highest vibration are those that I am talking to. Okay, let's get into it. It's like a burst of energy. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay. Oh, wow. Your star energy is Aries-esque. Okay, Aries-esque energy. You're a starter. Okay, you're the type of person who can encourage people to start things, or you just have inklings to just start things. You are a leader, whether you know it or not, meaning that you have high influence. That's your star energy. You are very influential, okay? You can inspire other people through the things that you do in your life to do those same things for themselves. So you have this like very go-getter energy. And if you don't see these things in yourself, pile number 3, it's kind of a good way of like seeing or indicating where your star energy will lie. Okay, you might even want to check the Aries placements in your birth chart. So it's like you might have this within you and maybe you haven't tapped into it yet, right? But that's a good little bit of your star energy, like this maybe like masculine. It can come off masculine. You might come off bossy to people, right? When you when you get like maybe an inkling or a message to do something, or you know, an intuitive nudge to do something, you might come off bossy, but you have like this very strong inner knowing and very strong confidence and leadership ability. Second card. Yeah, and you're really good at sort of conquering the practical world. So you're very good at like being consistent on top of that. So you're not just the Aries energy of starting, you also can be consistent enough to keep things going because you have this King of Pentacles energy. This could be a masculine, I could be talking to a masculine, or you can have very strong masculine energy as a female. But yeah, you're very good with finances and money making ideas. You're very good at even maybe leadership at your job. This is like Capricorn energy too. Like you have the ability to handle large amounts of wealth and large amounts of responsibility on top of that. Like you have very good sustainability with your energy, because sometimes the emperor can really struggle with consistency. They're really good at, you know, standing in their power, but it's like emperor in reverse can really struggle to be consistent. Third card. Y'all some big bosses. You a big boss, okay? What is this, Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Okay. So, on top of this, I don't know, this Nine of Pentacles in reverse gives me that you're not too tied to financial outcomes, right? It's like you take the responsibility, you keep going, you stay consistent, but you're not too attached to the practical world to the point where, you know, you're tied to your possessions. And I think that's probably why you're trusted or can be trusted in this life with large amounts of wealth. Because we have the Star to come out with this King of Pentacles. So you could be an earth sign because we have strong earth energy out here as well as strong fire energy. You could also be a Sagittarius. But yeah, it's like you are, the way that you're able to sustain things, it's not to the point where you become too tied to your routines or too tied to your job, too tied to the money in your bank account. You're able to really be patient and also trusting of the universe. You also are, there's like this balance here, because if you see this Temperance, you see her like pouring water from a cup into the next cup. And then with the Star energy, you already know homegirl is naked, but she's pouring energy because water can represent energy. So she's pouring energy from one place to another. So you're very good. And that's another way that you shine. You're very good at knowing where to put your energy. You're knowing where to put your mind, knowing where your spirit is taking you next. You are a very, very, very talented, very, very talented energy manipulator. Not all energy manipulation is bad, because some energy manipulation, of course, if you're doing it against people or you're doing it against even a mass amount of people, right, with a business or something like that, of course that's wrong. But knowing when to put energy somewhere, or knowing how to take maybe even a loss and making it a win in the end, very, very emperor type energy, okay? Sitting on that throne type energy. You know exactly when to move, you know when to stay, you know when to meditate. You have very, very, very good instincts as well as intuition. So instincts meeting intuition, that's my pile number 3. Okay, that's your reading. Because like this is like amazing. Yes. You're very like balanced in multiple different elements. Gosh, this is very metaphysical today. Very metaphysical. Okay, let's get some more attributes of pile number 3 and their star energy. Okay. Very playful. Yes, work hard, play hard. I love that. You're very creative. But your creativity, it just fell with this 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Your creativity is not tied to how much money you can make. And I think that's why in time, if you're not already seeing it, money will come, because you're not tied to the outcome of what your creations will make for you. Confident. Confident, y'all. Come on with the confirmations. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up, pile number 3. You're thankful for what you have, and this is why you receive more. I'm telling you, like, if you're not seeing this already, keep up what you're doing. Keep up what you're doing. Okay? You're very observative, which is amazing star power. Okay, redhead. Someone could be a redhead here. Valuable. You can see the value in things because you are able to not even meditate, but you're able to observe and see what's the next valuable step. What in your life, what steps will you make in your life to make it more valuable? You have amazing instincts. I say again. I just heard winter spirit. Heck yeah, pile number 3. Dang, I'm not just blowing smoke, y'all. Have you feel like sometimes I'm too positive? People be like, she's just kissing my butt. No, I'm hyping you up because you deserve it. Okay? Okay, you might have people who are resentful of your star energy. Could be a mother figure. Okay. I be trying so hard to keep things high vibrational, but you know what, bro? This is what's going on, because stars need to know what could possibly be trying to shoot them out the sky, okay? And it feels like, is this pointing me back to the post I just posted in the community tab about, it was like a Proverbs that just, not Proverbs, it was a Psalms that kind of came into my head, and I was like, oh, okay. But I just want to let you know that you're protected from this energy from your close family. Whoever these people are. Could be a mother figure. The person who is resentful of you could be resentful of your curly hair, but also your crown, okay? Your hair is a part of your star power. You've got very beautiful hair. I don't know why this is giving like Leo energy. Okay? Your vulnerability is your star power. to be real with yourself, to be honest with yourself about when you are doing really well, you know, the confidence to be honest with yourself when you're doing really, really well. And also it takes confidence at the same time. It's more of an introspective confidence to be like, okay, I could do better here. I could do better in this. I could do better in this area too. And that's why you have an eye for value, because you are vulnerable enough to not let your ego stop you from growing. Okay? Your star power, you're not afraid to let people down. Okay? A real leader knows when it's time to maybe say no. Okay? When it's time to, you know, move in a different direction, despite how people might feel about it. That's your star energy, y'all. I'm telling you, you a big boss. Okay? I just dropped the card. Hold on. Gorgeous. Heck yeah. And you guys are very visually attractive, okay? Aesthetically pleasing. You have a beautiful, that's her body. So, body, yada, 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 yada. Body crazy. Was it curvy, wavy? Big, chin, little waist. Big, chin, little waist. Body, yada, 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 yada. That's y'all, okay? Also just got pics. So someone could have, like, you know, nice chest definition, period. Okay, disapproval, embarrassment, and judgment. What's this about? Why did that come out, Spirit? Why did that come out? I think you have people who are uncomfortable with your confidence, uncomfortable with your own leadership in your life. It can embarrass them. Okay, yeah. You surprise people with, I guess, all of the value that you hold. Okay, so this is a completely different perspective of value, but because I just thought, okay, well, you know how to pick out value, but you also have a lot of qualities that are seen as valuable, and it's surprising to people. And I guess you can make people feel embarrassed. So, you know, I guess this is kind of like a way to let you know, like, hey, if you are ever in a situation where you're just being yourself and people get bent out of shape, usually when people get embarrassed or, you know, feel less than, they'll try to pick at you or lower you, say mean things, backhanded things. That's probably why they do that, because they're resentful of your value and also resentful of the fact that they don't hold the same amount of value. Mind you, I don't think it's even that way, you know? You're not trusting. You don't just trust anybody, okay? You will let people down. You're not just going to trust anyone, because a true star knows, like, you got to protect your energy, okay? Come on, pile number 3. All right? And you don't let anybody sour your mood either. You don't let people take you down. And it fell over top of this temperance. It's like you might even be very energetically or emotionally intelligent. And you might know, like, okay, if this person's treating me a specific way, it's their problem. It's their issue, right? Like, you're not going to let that person get you down. Oh, romantic. I don't know why this is giving like romanticizing your life. Like, that's a star power too. To look at your life like, you know, it's the greatest love story, or it's the greatest like story known to man. Like, really looking at yourself like you are just the main character. I think that's very like, it's very romanticizing your life. Like, when I think of romanticizing my life, I think of myself as the main character and everyone else is here to complement, you know? Not in like a narcissistic way, okay? I don't want anybody to take it the wrong way. But I feel like my pile number 3 knows what I'm talking about. Okay, what's this? And I'm going to move on to another deck. High vibrational. Yes, you are. High vibing. That's why you don't let nothing get you down. Okay. You could have people who are repelled. You got repelled out here. You could have people who can be a little repelled by your confidence, okay? They might, like, for example, you might not get as many compliments as other people, even though, like, you look good, right? You might not get the same level of empathy as other people around you because people see you as someone who is confident and stable, so like you don't need it, which you do, which is why you're here right now, because I'm hyping you up, friend. I'm hyping you up. Dyed hair, so you can have dyed hair. File number 3. Straightforward, tough, okay? Straightforward. That's my pile number 3. Say it like it is, period. That's something I feel like I really want to be like more straightforward. Gray hair, so you could have dyed your hair gray, or you could have gray hair. What is this gray hair about? Because I feel like it means something else. Okay, yeah, there's someone who's older than you. That's what the gray hair was about. You could like really intimidate people who are older than you because of the fact that you are so self-confident, because of the fact that you are so high vibrational. You can come off like as an elder to people who are older than you, which is uncomfortable. What's this done about? What's this done? Okay. So you could have left a couple of people behind, people that you're done with, and it's attracting in new people, new acquaintances, new connections. So that's a nice little side message there. And then I'm going to get a few things out from here, and then that's your message, pile number 3. It's just very light, very encouraging. Of course, there are always karmics in the wings of the show, okay, trying to figure out how to sabotage everything. But at the end of the day, I also want us to be focused on what we're going into, what's our future, what good things are coming over the horizon, because those are the things that really help you to keep going and keep the faith, Anything else you want pile number 3 to know about their star power? I'm also getting that some of you don't even know, like you didn't even know how you were coming across to people. Like you're very intimidating to your family, and you're very intimidating to people who might be older than you. I'm getting 5 years older and above. Like there can be people in their 60s looking at you pissed, mad, resentful, looking at their lives like, what did I do? Oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. It's something about the light that you carry that forces people to raise their standard, to do more, Yeah, you shock people. You're shocking. Like the things that you're able to achieve, the things that you do with your life, you really shock people, and you kind of force their ego to like look and see like, okay, look at what so and so is doing. Why haven't I done that? And whether that makes them project or go into a negative mindset, that's not on you. You're there to be the example. You're there to show people, hey, it's possible. You don't always have to put a whole bunch of excuses in front of what you can and cannot do, right? Like that's what a lot of people, and then we got apology on the bottom here. You might have people who want to apologize to you. You could have people at certain points in your life, see your confidence, see that potential for you to do things that spoke against you, and now they're apologetic. Now they're shocked. Now they're like, oh God, I gotta get right with this person. You can have family members who want to come back into your life and apologize and stuff, right? They're longing for you. But that's their karma. It's karma too. Okay? That's their karma. You are really serving such energy in your life to the point where you are like walking karma for people who didn't believe in you, people who really wanted to tear down your confidence, right? Only you over this valuable, right? Only you. These people knew what you could possibly achieve. They knew that what you had within you only you could do. If you ever went through a period of time in your life where it just felt like older people, people that were supposed to be your mentors, people who were supposed to be your elders, your aunts, uncles, right? Older cousins, whatever. If you went through periods of time where, and it doesn't even have to be just that, it could have been people at school, if, you know, when you were younger, or people in your workplace that were like older than you or have been in the business longer, whatever it is, right? People who were supposed to show you the ropes or encourage you, you could have felt like people were constantly trying to drag you down because they knew that there was something that only you had that they don't see often, that if you achieved it, you would be better than them. And I'm gonna leave that there. Third card. Look, y'all, I've lived that too. Okay, I've lived that. Beginnings. Yes. Some of you might want to retry a project, start over, or just you're being brought into a new direction. As her creatively. So creatively, whatever this creative ability you have, for a lot of you, you have a lot of different talents, and you're trying to figure out like which one to do. Like which thing should I pursue? What can I get some more about these beginnings? Okay. This new beginning is going to start with you healing something. So you could be coming out of a period of healing, or you're in a period of healing right now. After you come out of a period of releasing, cleansing, and purifying yourself, not even the purifying, more so the releasing and cleansing. Okay, cut cords and cleanse. Cut cords and cleanse. That's one of my favorite things to do daily. Daily. Okay? Because karmics be trying to hit you daily, hourly sometimes, the obsessive ones. But it doesn't matter. You're protected. Okay? You're protected. Especially because it seems like your mission is pretty big. Only a matter of time. Okay? Look, it's only a matter of time. One more for this beginnings. Okay. Yeah, people might want to bring conflict to it. Conflict to your hope. Conflict to your faith and to what you're manifesting. But once again, you're protected. If you just stay focused, cord cut, cleanse, and stay focused, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. Please don't worry, okay? Please do not worry. But I don't think you are, pile number 3. So a little bit more about this shocked, and then we're done. Okay, so lustings also could be old lovers. Ooh. I hate when things fall on the floor. Okay. What's this? Yeah, distracted. They're shocked because they could not distract you with conflict. They couldn't change your direction. They couldn't delay it. They couldn't stop it. You, once again, you're the emperor. That's the very first card you came out as. You are very headstrong, stubborn, okay, in the right way, right? Stubbornness is amazing when you use it the right way. You're unstoppable, okay? You are a force to be reckoned with. You are the storm nobody wants to come in contact with, all right? Okay. You're a hurricane. Love that. Love that. And then this is my last thing. Only you. There's something that you have, pile number 3, within you creatively that only you can do. Stay loyal to your process. You're very influential. You are affecting a lot of people, and you're forcing a lot of people to also reflect. They can't stop you. They can't project onto you. They can't try to throw you off course. They have no other choice but to reflect, change, and figure it out for themselves. Okay. So that is your star power. Pile number 3. If you want a personal reading from me, hit me up through my email. Okay. I've loved doing these personal readings. They have blessed me as much as it's blessed other people. So please contact me if you want to. If not, like, subscribe, talk to me in the comments. All up to you. Anyway, Have a good evening or night, whatever you're having, make it a good one. Bye, pile number 3.